In this video, we're going to blow up your shoulders, but before we do so, I'm just going to fuck up your mental health. When you search for this video, how to grow shoulders, you are faced with many titles that say the word fast, quick, fast, fast, quickly. I tell you right now, boys, that is all bullshit. That is literal bullshit. When they say fast, that's because brain dead people think you can just grow your shoulders really fucking fast. Like it's going to somehow happen in 30 days. It's not. I can tell you right now. If you want to go watch their videos, they've probably got some good information. But they're selling you a dream that you will grow it fast. Now that doesn't mean you won't grow it at all. And it depends what you deem as fast, because that word is subjective anyway. In about 3 months, 12 weeks, you could grow a significantly good-sized delts. And that is what I can show you and essentially give to you today in this video. And that's why you can listen to me. But unfortunately, women will still not turn their heads for your fucking delts. So, we move on. There's 3 main exercises that I want you to do that are going to significantly grow your delts. I'm going to roll straight into them now. Exercise number 1 is going to be a cable lateral raise. Lateral raises in general are going to be the holy grail for blowing up your delts. Why do we want to use a cable? Well, when we were holding a dumbbell in our hand in this position here, was there resistance on the delt? Not really, because where's gravity going? Through the floor, joints are stacked on top of each other, so there's no real resistance. Whereas with the cable wants to pull your arm back this way, essentially where it's coming from. So there is always tension at the bottom and at the top. In fact, it's quite an even spread, maybe a little bit more challenging towards the top, and that's where the muscle is weaker anyway. But we know that challenging the muscle in the lengthened position is very good for hypertrophy. Nice face, mate. So we do want to apply this cable exercise when we're going to do any form of delts. Start with this, load it up. When you're doing it, you'll notice how my arm is straight. And as I do it, I come up in like a Y shape. Don't come out in a T and don't come really far forwards. And you just want to align the elbow with the shoulder joint, and that will put maximum tension on it. You can see I've used a cuff. It just takes any grip strength out of the equation, and arguably makes it a little bit easier to load, because if you look, where's the moment arm is now not here, it's now been shortened a few inches to here. So this is one exercise you want to put in your arsenal. Just one on the setup. Yeah, you can see it here. It's not at the floor, it's in line with your arm when it's straight, so it's going to be around about pubic hair line of where you're going to set it up. Now your next exercise you're going to want to do is something that is very loadable. So a machine or a dumbbell press will work very well for this. Load it up nice and heavy. This is your compound exercise to put as much tension on the tissue of your shoulders. This will also target the front delts a bit more, and also the side delts. I'm not going to go into rear delts today because I put them on back. So we're going to speak specifically about these two. Load this up heavy, concentrate on the tempo. Make sure you come down slow. Keep the elbows at like a 45. You'll notice how mine are pinned out at right angle. This machine kind of helps you do that anyway. The only downside with this machine is you'd want your hands facing the other way, so your little finger would be closest towards us as we can see it, and your thumb would be closer towards those machines in the background. Let me just show you what that looks and feels like on a dumbbell. So you'll see on the dumbbell now, look at the position that we want to have them in. And you're going to want to go really heavy. This is how heavy you want to take this final set to. Fucking grind the living daylights out of this last fucking rep. That's how all your reps on your sets want to look like. And then the final exercise we're going to go through is, of course, the dumbbell lateral raise. Now with this, again, we want to think about where that arm path is. Slightly lean forward. Now look at the position I've brought my arms into here, in front of the body. You're going to reach out as far as you can, and you want to pause at the top in this position here. Fresh fade, ready for the weekend. Okay? As you come down, slowly fight the resistance. Pause just before they hit your legs. Maybe I could have stopped a little bit sooner from this angle we see. And then go back up again. And again, maximum tension on here. Try and picture reaching out as far as you can. Try and touch the mirrors with your knuckles, and that will put maximum tension on here. Work your way up to a heavy weight. You may only be able to do 6s, 7s, 8 kg. That's all right. It's relative. It's a small muscle. Of course, you can't lift loads of fucking weight on it. That's just the way it is. And if you look at the distance from where the load is to the working muscle, it's very, very long. So the moment arm here is massive. So don't be discouraged where you have to lift lower weights. Remember, this is just a tool to grow this muscle. It's not about lifting big heavy weights for our ego. It was never about that. It's about how we look afterwards. That's the most important part. So they're the 3 exercises, or 4 if you want to class the machine and the dumbbell as 2 separate ones. Now what you're going to want to do is program it efficiently. So when you program it, you're going to need to train your delts twice a week. That's a non-negotiable, really. It's a small muscle group, recovers fast. And I program it like this. So I do 2 exercises when I train push. The first one being a shoulder press machine, and that's 1 time 6 to 10. Real heavy, really trying to put as much load through the shoulders as possible. Then I do 2 back off sets of around 15 to 20 reps. Adequate rest in between, 90 seconds minimum. Then dumbbell lateral raises, you're looking at 3 times 12 to 15. And that will be enough for that session there. And then I supplement the second session with arms. And that's got more delts in it. So you've got cable lateral raises, 2 times 15, and then a harder set of 6 to 10. Shoulder press, dumbbell now, 6 to 10. Heavy, load it up, try and push as much load as you can, and back off 12 to 15. Just 1 back off set on the dumbbell. It's a little less stable versus the machine. We can get away with an extra set. And then again, dumbbell lateral raises, 12 to 15. So all in all, you're looking at 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 14 sets for your delts, and that should be enough. Realistically, if you're training them hard, remember, you saw that last rep on the dumbbell shoulder press. That's how those reps really want to look as you get towards the end. Where people say 20 sets, I do agree. Yeah, up to 20 sets, try and get that in. But if every set is finishing like it was on that dumbbell shoulder press, I don't think you'll be able to keep the quality up for that amount of time unless you're really advanced lifter, in which you are. Fair enough, but you're probably not watching this video if you are a really advanced lifter, because you will know more than me anyway. So I would go around the 14 to 15, but I would train them really fucking hard with each time I train them. Of course, you're going to log what you lift, and you're going to make sure you beat that next time and every time moving forward from that. But honestly, if you do that over the course of 12 weeks, you will have a significantly rounder set of delts. You just don't want to be flat, do you? You don't want to have like a flat shoulder, because it does just look a bit weak and feeble. Whereas if you've got nice round shoulders, t-shirt sits on it better, you just look more masculine. So yeah, that is in a nutshell how you're going to grow 3D style good sized delts. Is it going to be fast? Depends what you deem as fast, but I wouldn't say it's going to happen in 30 days, boys. Fucking hell. I mean, what muscle in your body has grown in 30 days? None. I mean, it grows, but it doesn't get like as big as you really wanted it to within 30 days. So just strap in, stop looking for the instant gratification, do the hard work, do those exercises, do them well, try it twice a week, and you'll get good sized delts, boys. So I hope you found this useful. If you did, more will be coming out like this. You know, I'm here every day if you see the amount of posting we've done on the channel. So subscribe, join the movement, and if you want to work more closely with me, or just follow me on Instagram for more personal touch, there'll be 2 links in the description. One's my product, one for Instagram. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.